Okay. Hello? Hello? Okay, looks like we're looks like it's all working. Well, it's a little bit later than when I said I would be streaming this, but I'm here now, so let's get going. So last time we played Prophecy Foretold, Free Drinks, and Overworlds and Ogres, and that one's yellow. Is that because I completed all of it? That's interesting. But we're gonna return to Overworlds and Ogres and try to get that special treasure. We didn't obtain the mystical artifact, so let's play. I'm just gonna skip the dialogue until we get to a new part. Okay. And you, Chris, what class would you be? Last time I picked Archer, but this time I'm gonna pick myself. Yourself? Ah, the classic self-insert. I too believe that I am strong enough to take down a dragon with my bare hands. Well, that brings us to the end of the tour. Okay. Overworlds and Ogres! We've got time to kill. Sure, why not? Wonderful! Gather around the table! Are you free? Perfect. You should come over for a little oeo. There are some new recruits joining us. Apologies for that, but I have good news. A legendary warrior, almost as great as me, will be joining us very shortly. Turn down the sound a little bit. Oh, that's too much. Oh, that's too much. In the meantime, you two have a lot to learn. But fret not, me and Sans are well equipped to teach. Alright, I'll show you rookies how this works. First, we'll create our characters. For example, I am the Great Knight of Varrock. With my mighty blade, no beast stands a chance. Now, Susie, who will you be? I'm Susie the Mage. Come now, you can be more imaginative. Let me think. I am Suzero the Mystic. Ah, excellent! That suits you well. Now then, Chris, who shall you be? How about Chris the Human? Now that our characters are ready, let's move on to the gameplay. Sans will be our narrator for this epic quest. Hello, said me. He'll describe all the dangers and troubles we face. He'll also roll 2 dice to dictate fate. High number? Great! Low number? Count your prayers. In-game, we control our characters' actions. In battle, we'll choose our moves wisely. We need to work together if we want to succeed. Now that we've covered the basics, let's begin our journey. To start you two off easy, Sans, give us a nice basic adventure. The great knight of Varrock, Sub-Zero the Mystic, and Chris enter a temple. A heist for a lost artifact! Thrilling! Varrock triggers a pressure plate, activating a trap. A massive boulder drops, crushing the entire party. What? Nice move, Varrock. We're dead already. It wasn't my fault. Sans set me up. You did say a nice and basic adventure. The nerve! Whatever, let's retry. This time, my character will be more vigilant. Drat! He's here already? No matter. Sans, could you let him in, please? On it, Your Highness. So, Papyrus, what's the deal with this legendary warrior? Where do I even begin? You see, in our adventures, I tend to, not survive very long. Boulders crush me, swinging axes slash me. No matter what, I never seem to make it to the end. Except when he's in the party. We make it slightly further. Somehow, he defies Sans' ridiculous challenges, and together we become an unstoppable duo. Sounds like they do all the heavy lifting. Nonsense! My enthusiasm is key to our victory. Fear not, citizens. Your hero in enchanted armor has arrived. Betrayed by my original flock, I vow to help the innocent. Give up whilst you still have a chance, wicked beasts, lest you face the wrath of the Azure Falcon. Azure Falcon? Susie, Chris, you're the two new recruits joining our party? Yeah, seems like it. I was just educating them on how to play. Perfect, but are they fit for combat? Susie, a giant ogre attacks. What do you do? Cast a death spell? Yep, I deem them ready. Varrock, Azure Falcon, Sub-Zero, and Chris embark on a grand adventure. An ancient ruin that holds a mystical artifact calls for them. Will they triumph the dangers inside or forever rot in its walls? I will equip my mighty blade and trusty shield. My halberd, blessed by the Ava's gods, will be accompanying me. I'll bring a cool stick that looks like a staff. You'll be bringing a dagger. The party set off on their adventure. Varrock enters first. Wait! I pick up a stone and toss it into the doorway of the ruins. 12. A boulder drops where you would have stood. Wowie! Such clever foresight! Adventuring 101. Watch out for booby traps. Stop giggling, Sans. The party enters the ancient ruin. A smell of damp moss fills the air. Deeper within, they come upon a large pile of golden coins. Perfect! We found our loot already! That isn't the mystical artifact we came for, Varrock. Ah yes, I almost forgot. Surely pocketing a few coins wouldn't hurt, right? Roll for how many golden coins I take. Varrock puts 2 coins in his bag. That's good. More room for other goodies. Do you want to roll for more coins? I shouldn't let greed overwhelm me. What's the catch? An odd number will wake up the giant goblin sleeping on top of the pile. Giant goblin! Giant goblin! Giant goblin! Varrock, fight the urges. Don't do it! You'll get us all killed again. Oh no, I'm conflicted. But alas, I will be the bigger man. And knock on Lady Luck's door once more! 7. You drop a coin and the goblin wakes up. I'd like to apologize in advance! The goblin rolls over and spots the party stealing his beloved gold. Maybe we could talk it out? No time for that. We've got to fight this beast. Brace yourselves! It's still laying down. The party has the first move. I defend myself with my shield. I charge at it with my halberd. I cast a fireball. The last time I acted, this time I'll fight. You choose to fight with your dagger. Azure Falcon does 5 damage to the goblin. Sub-Zero does 8 damage to the goblin. Chris does 10 damage to the goblin. The goblin has finally risen. It throws a cluster of golden coins at the party. It does 6 damage to Chris, Azure Falcon, and Sub-Zero. Only 3 damage to Varrock. It's the party's turn again. I'll stab the goblin with my sword. I'll slash the beast with my halberd again. I'll cast a healing spell. This time we'll act. You choose to sing a lullaby. The goblin's next attack will do half damage. Varrock does 7 damage to the goblin. Azure Falcon does 9 damage to the goblin. Suzera heals the party for 3 health. The goblin stomps the ground, releasing a shockwave. It does 4 damage to the entire party. It's the party's turn again. This one should do it! Let's all attack at once! I lunge at the goblin, full force! I fly into the air and dive towards the goblin. I'll use an electricity spell. Fight. You choose to fight with your dagger. Varrock does 4 damage to the goblin. Azure Falcon does 4 damage to the goblin. Suzera does 12 damage to the goblin. Chris does 8 damage to the goblin. The goblin lets out a roar before collapsing into the gold. The party has bested the giant goblin and won. We did it! Nice work, team. We can progress onwards. That mystical artifact is ours for sure. The party heads deeper into the ruins. It's getting darker. They come upon a set of 3 doors, each with a different symbol. A skull, a question mark, and a sword. Okay, let's think about this very carefully. What could possibly be behind that skull door? I believe it to be certain death. That is what a skull signifies. Hey, there's nothing wrong with skulls. The question mark door. A surprise? What would the sword entail then? Maybe some sort of battle trial? Another creature to fight? I just can't decide which one. Chris, since I don't want to be responsible for our deaths, pick a door for us to wander into. Okay, last time we chose the skull, and it seemed normal at first, but then there was a dragon. So, this time, I'm going to go for the question mark. The party step through the question mark door. They are greeted by 2 living statues standing in front of individual doors. One door leads to the next room, the other to your doom. The left statue explains that one statue tells the truth and the other lies. The party can only ask one question, then they must pick a door. A logical riddle wagering on our lives. This will be tough. I'm gonna need some time to think. Why can't we just peek through both? The right statue explains that is cheating, punishable by death. Lame. I think I've got it. The answer is quite simple. We ask a statue if it would tell a lie. If the answer is yes, go through the other door. If the answer is no, go through... Sans, are you sure this is solvable? I promise, it is possible. It's just a 50-50% chance, right? Let's just guess. That's not a bad idea, Susie. Let's save that for later. Ah, I've cracked the code. What would the other statue say is the safe door? The truthful one would point to the deadly door. The liar would also point to the deadly door. Therefore, we always enter the opposite door. I was just thinking that. Sounds correct to me. Let's ask it. Could I ask a statue that question? Go right ahead, my feathered friend. Left statue of stone, I ponder thee. What door would the other say is safe for me? The left statue thinks for a moment and then responds. The other statue would say that the right door is the safe door. Aha, my hypothesis is correct. Since Chris chose this room, they should lead. Alright, let's go in the left door. The party steps through the door. And all fall into a pit of spikes. No! How could my foolproof plan fail? This doesn't make sense. We chose the safe door, right? Nope, wrong door. So, we should have went through the other door? Nah, that door was deadly too. Wait a minute! There was no right answer? Both statues were lying. The correct path was to go back. No! I've got to say, that was incredibly fun. I don't think we've ever gotten that far in prior adventures. So that's it, huh? Yes, now is usually when we'd restart. Why can't we? There's time, right? Well, me and Sans are available. Alright, let's... New notification. Hey Chris, before you go. Appreciate you coming over. It's not often we have a lengthy session like this. You see, Pyrus usually gives up on the second restart. What was that, Sans? I'm trying to order a pizza. Nothing. Remember to ask for extra breadsticks. Daring today, are we? Guess so. As a thank you for today, you can have this. Alright. Off we go. Hypothesis completed. But we didn't get the treasure. Okay, we're gonna play again, and this time we're gonna go through the the... what was the third door? An exclamation mark? No, it was like... I don't know. We'll go through that one. This is a bit of a lengthy thing to skip through, though. Love that little sound effect. Alright, this time I'll pick Mage, same as Susie. Hey, don't copy me! Magic can be combined and made more powerful. Never mind, that sounds badass. Well, that brings us to the end of the tour. Hey, wait, what about the rest stuff on the table? You want to know more? Yeah, it sounded kind of cool and I like fantasy stuff. Alright. Overworlds and ogres! Let's act. You choose to sing a lullaby. Choose to fight with your spell book. The goblin lets out a roar before collapsing onto the gold. And a sword, okay. Alright, another fight it is. Suzira, would you be so kind as to heal all of us with a spell? Just so we're all prepared beforehand, of course. Yeah, sure. I cast a healing spell on everyone. The party is here for 12 health. We're fully prepared now. Let us move onward. The party enters the door with a sword icon. They are immediately met by an ogre. Quick, let's attack before it notices us. Wait! Yes? We don't have to engage like this. Perhaps I could sweet-talk us out of a fight. How would you achieve that? They only speak in their native tongue. Ogres have their own language? Indeed, it is very intricate and difficult, but it just so happens I have an ogre buddy. So fret not, for I have mastered the ogre tongue. Ahem. Greetings, ogre! Can you understand me? Let's just pretend. I can understand you, strange knight. Perfect! You, wouldn't want to squish us, would you? I'm not too sure. I haven't squished a puny mortal in a long time. But think about the mess! You'd have to clean up our spilled guts. Good point. Maybe I won't squish you under my boot. Phew, that's a relief. Although I'm feeling rather peckish. That's even worse and gross! Foolish adventurers are part of our diet. Foolish? I'll have you know me and my pals are anything but. We bested the giant goblin in the room before. Oh, really? Thanks, I hated that guy. Every night he would try to steal my golden tooth whilst I was asleep. Guess I owe you all a favor in return. What is it saying? It's giving us a favor for beating that goblin. Here's our favor. Let us pass or we'll barge through anyway. Ogre, our favor is to walk past uninterrupted. Just this once, I'll let you adventurers pass unscathed. Yes, it said we can go past. Really? That worked? Moving forward, the party step onto a rickety wooden bridge. They all feel a growing sense of completion. They are nearing the end. We're almost there, I can feel it. All things considered, this adventure has been pretty easy so far. They're so going to jinx us, Chris. The bridge begins to rumble. Something huge is coming. See what I mean? Do we have time to ready our weapons? Nope, bridge is shaking too much. Perhaps we could retreat? Absolutely not. We've worked hard to get here. Whatever is ahead, we'll face head on. Tell me, what is your name? I'm the Azure Falcon? Right, now who are you, Susie? I'm Suzira the Mystic. Chris is Chris. And I am the Great Knight of Varrock. Together we will get that artifact, whether the danger up ahead likes it or not. A dragon swoops down onto the bridge. It will have the first move. No worries, I believe in us. A dragon is just a big bird that breathes fire. 12. What did you roll for? Multiple giant footsteps can be heard from the path you just came from. We're doomed! The beasts from before have come to feast too! Quite the contrary, actually. What? Both the goblin and the ogre begin fighting the dragon. They're on our side? And that, my friends, is why you never give up! They met up after you left the sword door room. Surprisingly, they made amends and became friends. As soon as they heard the dragon roar, they rushed over to help. We would be toast if Chris chose a different door. You might want to get out of here now. They won't hold that dragon for long. Right, let us charge forward one last time. The party enter a royal hall. Shiny decor fills the walls. A red carpet leads them deeper, towards the mystical artifact. However, Suzerain steps on it. Hold it! Don't take another step! I throw a golden coin on the carpet in front. 1. Lady Luck is a cruel mistress, we're dead! Suzera steps on a pressure plate. Mechanical clicking can be heard. Until suddenly, a giant boulder crushes only the Azure Falcon. What do you mean only crushes me? Phew, that was a close one. We salute you for your sacrifice, Azure Falcon. This reeks of foul play. I demand a revive. The party reaches the end of the royal hallway. Hey! In front of them lies the mystical artifact. What's the catch, Sans? Nothing. You're telling me that's the real artifact? Yep. Not an amulet that instantly kills us all? Nope. Is the air we're breathing toxic? Heh, wish I thought of that, but nah, that's really the artifact. Chris, Varrock, Suzera, you've completed the campaign. Ooh, it's the legendary artifact. We did it! Yes! I have got to say, that was incredibly fun. I don't think we've ever gotten that far in prior adventures. So that's it, huh? Yes, now is usually when we'd restart. Why can't we? There's time, right? Well, me and Sans are available. Are you three up for an all-nighter? All-nighter? What time is it? You check the time on your cell phone. 8:33 p.m. New notification. 13 missed calls. It's how late? My mother's probably worried sick about me. It's been fun, everyone, but I've got to rush home ASAP. Farewell, Birdley. It's best we head off, too. I'm pretty sure those missed calls were from Chris's mom. No worries. I do hope to do this again sometime. Sure, when me and Chris aren't too busy with school. Wonderful. Safe travels, you two. See ya. Hey, Chris, before you go. I appreciate you coming over. It's not often we have a lengthy session like this. You see, Papyrus usually gives up on the second restart. What was that, Sans? I'm trying to order a pizza. Nothing. Remember to ask for extra breadsticks. Daring today, are we? Yes, so, as a thank you for today, you can have this. You already have Sans' number. Heh, forgot I gave you that other number. This is probably my real number. You got probably Sans' real number. I'll be a call away if y'all ever need something. Stay safe, pal. Au revoir, Chris! Hypothesis completed! Oh, and look, it's yellow now. That's great. Let's go and read the inspect log that we got. Successful host integration. Successful host found. After many iterations of the simulation and countless efforts, an optimal vessel for facilitating the host has been found. This vessel is known as Chris Dreamer by those in their proximity. We have been watching the simulation run without any host interference, and Chris exhibits many of the traits we deem necessary for seamless host integration. In early iterations, with Chris under the influence of the host and mimicking their day-to-day life, no discernible differences in their peers' actions were detected. Additionally, there have been no traces of Chris attempting to disrupt the host. Chris will be the primary candidate going forward. All right. I kind of want to go back to free drinks and try to get the take 0 damage the entire battle one. I'm just going to try once, okay? Because I don't want to spend forever on this. Wait, look up there. It says they're serving free drinks up ahead. Finally, I've been dying for something to drink all day. It smells like watered down fruit juice, my favorite. That cutout looks freaky. Tell me about it. Do any of you want a cup too? No thanks, I'm okay. You shake your head. Heh, suit yourselves. Sharing isn't my forte anyway. Noelle, I'm so sorry. I don't know how that happened. I could have sworn that cup just shook itself in my hand. It's fine. Don't worry about it. See, I knew that damn cup moved on its own. What's with that angry look in its eye? It's probably not happy about me dunking it in the bowl. Wait, you don't think it wants to? A sudden wave of thirst washes over you. Alright, I think... Let's do this, okay. Cheers to the friends we've made along the way. Glug glug. Oh, I already got hit. Okay, well, we've already lost what we were trying to do, but let's just see how much we can do going forward. Oh, and I got hit again. I am not good at this game. Glub glub. Ah. At least this doesn't do much damage. That wasn't so bad. You really thought those puny cups were gonna beat us? Of course not, silly. I would have preferred not battling, though. Chris, how do we tell her that most of what we do here is battling? Did you say something, Susie? Oh, nothing. We're planning for future encounters. There's gonna be more fights? Oops. Hypothesis completed. Alright, let's move forward. Taking shelter. Entering the town shelter, you are given a lot of time to reflect on yourself. Let's see what we have to do here. No bonus quests. What if at some point the vessel and Chris had a heart-to-heart where they could talk to each other? You still have something to do. Open the door? Yes. It's cold. You can't feel your legs. You can't feel your arms. You can't feel. Oh, we're the vessel. No. Please. Just a little more time. I need to take a minute. I don't want to leave, because the second we do, I stop existing. I've been gone for so long now, and yet nobody even noticed. It's like I was never there. Do you know what that feels like? To be tossed aside, replaced? No, of course you don't. I hate this. I hate watching the world move on, watching everyone I care about just keep going without me. It's too much. Everything's changing so fast. It's hard to keep up. It's funny, isn't it? Ever since you showed up, your life has gotten so much better. New friends, a whole magical world to escape to, even your own dorky brother to talk to. Do you ever think about what happens if you let me be myself again? How everyone would react? What if they don't like it? What if they miss you? They'd start asking, what's wrong with Chris? Why is Chris acting weird again? That's not true. Of course it's true. Don't act like you haven't noticed. They like you more than me. Always have. I'm not the one saving the world. I'm not anyone's hero. You could be. All I've done on this adventure is make things worse. I almost got Mom killed by opening that fountain. For all I know, I could have ended the world. I've always been a burden. Let's go. Why? Do you want me to leave so I can be your puppet again? I need you. It doesn't matter. You need me gone. For the first time, I'm in control, and I'm going to stay here. It's not like anyone's waiting for me out there anyway. Go away. Why would you care about me? You barely even know me. For what? I don't understand. But I think I needed to hear that. All this time I thought it was you making things better. It felt like someone else's life. Can I ask you something? Will I ever get to be myself again? I don't know if I believe that yet, but maybe I want to try. This is too much, and I don't know if I can handle it. I don't know if I'll ever be ready. They need this. Hey, what happens if we make the wrong choice? What if we fail? The world ending, it'll be our fault. And me, I'll have to spectate it all, powerless, trapped in my own body, watching everything fall apart. How could I not worry? You're right. These past adventures, they've been terrifying, overwhelming, but also fun. I mean, we've already faced so much, dark fountains, strange worlds, and yet the worst is probably still ahead. The roaring, it could come. And still, you believe in me. Okay, listen. If we're going to save the world, then I'll do my part. Just promise me one thing. In case I'm never myself again, you'll take care of Mom, Dad, everyone. It feels so easy for people to be sad these days. And yet, despite everything, even with the world on the brink of disaster, you've held on to hope. I trust you'll share that hope with everyone, just like you've shared it with me. For their safety, I'll try to stay out of your way. But promise me this, too. Don't forget to come visit me sometimes. This has been nice. Thank you. Thank you for everything. I don't know where I'd be without you. But I'm ready now, ready to leave. We've got a world to save, don't we? Ooh, so this is what's in the bunker. You browse the shelter's inventory. Stacks of canned tuna, plenty of water bottles, and packs of batteries. Tucked away, a bottle of expired soda sits out of place. Its label is faded. Half-eaten cans of tuna with bite marks around the lids. The corkboard displays instructions for rationing and emergency contacts. At its center, a motivational poster proudly declares, "Hang in there." You feel slightly more motivated. A towering pile of mattresses looms over you. You can almost imagine how cozy it would feel to lie down on. Sadly, you're too short to climb up and take a nap. You try to use some sort of ancient communication device. You struggle to make sense of its peculiar, spinny controls. The door is locked. You inspect a battery-powered desk fan with metal blades and missing guard. You put it down in fear of losing a finger. You hear a strange noise coming from the radio. It sounds like an insect. Unsurprisingly, a cockroach scrottles out from a hole in the radio. You were in there for quite a long time. Despite the trouble you'll be in, you know it was worthwhile. All right. Hypothesis completed. New log unlocked, the sound of nothing. Okay. Couldn't really make out anything in there. Alright, the last one. Concluding melody. A short and sweet final tune at the end of your adventure. No bonus quests. What would the final credits to Deltarune look and sound like, assuming the game has a happy ending? Disclaimer, this hypothetical credit sequence lists known contributors to Deltarune. However, the full team has grown since Chapter 2's release and isn't public. We apologize if anyone has been overlooked. If you notice a missing contributor, please let us know on Discord. Press Z 3 more times to confirm. How long have you been hiding this piano talent from us? That was beautiful, Chris. No kidding. Kinda makes me want to try. You should give it a shot, Susie. Who knows? You might have some hidden talent yourself. Oh, sure. It's just pressing keys, right? Okay, yeah. Guess piano isn't my thing. That wasn't a bad first try. You'll always start somewhere. New log unlocked. Connection issues. Alright, let's take a look at this log. Connection issues. I've been struggling to connect to our network for a while now. Nothing I send ever gets received on their end. Normally I'd be worrying by now. The thought of being alone in this nothingness has been a constant fear of mine. But not anymore. I'm not alone anymore. I was given access to the simulation before the network disconnected. Now they can't force me off it. I have full control. I'll show them all once the network is back. The wealth of knowledge I'll have from the experiments they denied. I can't wait to shove it in their faces. Interesting. So, I'm missing the one from Don't Take Any Damage with the cups. That's unfortunate. But, you know, what can you do? If you want to see that log, then I guess watch someone else's playthrough of it, because I'm not good enough for that, unfortunately. Let's check out extras. Old icons, logos. Under event, behind the scenes. Fun facts. It's built off an older fan game called Delta Swap. Alright, this was fun. It's a good game. I look forward to when these other ones come out. The Angel's Heaven, Behind the Scenes, Outlawed. and more to be revealed. When these come out, I will play them on stream. Do not worry. But for now, let's play something else. Whoa, was it open twice? What the heck? I had like another one of it open. Alright. Alright. Don't worry, I'm just turning that off so that I can download another fan game that we can play. What should we play? Let's head over to Game Jolt. Alright, we're gonna play the prologue to Undertale Kindred Spirits. Whoa. Oh, hold on. Stories of a long-lost civilization, torn from this world by a great war. We humans had won and banished our opponents, the monsters underground. Exactly where has been forgotten. The legends say a secret hides within one lonely mountain. Mount Ebit, 20XX. They say that anyone who dared to climb Mount Ebit never returned. I'm going to change that. I'll find the secret of this place. Nobody believes it yet, but I'm going to be the world's greatest explorer. I'll prove myself. Even if it's the last thing I do. Let's go. Looks like we're in Toriel's house. The bed was comfortable, but much smaller than I'm used to. A variety of toys fill this box, kid stuff. Inside is a wide assortment of clothes, including a custom tee with a huge four-fingered hand. and a small human hand placed within. There's a photo of a little girl standing with a... Wait, what is that? This shoe cupboard is filled with all sorts of footwear. They're very small, nothing I could possibly wear. It's a coloring book. Crayons are scattered around it. The pictures seem ignored in favor of drawing epic battles between stick figures. I've seen this plant before, but I can't quite remember the name of it. Inside the drawer is some sunglasses and a headband with green alien antenna. Two professional photos hang from the wall, each depicting a girl or a monster. One of the frames appears to be much older than the other. This tall flower emits a strong but pleasant scent. It's very soothing. This room is locked. Oh, look at the time. I love these kinds of clocks. There are marks on the clock's side with ages written next to them. Seems like time isn't the only thing being measured here. It's a portrait of a little girl with an award ribbon. Her face is beaming. Someday, I'll be the one receiving an award. Inside the drawer are flower seeds and some broken crayons. Room under renovations. It won't open. Hello, me. It's, Nope, I still can't remember the name of it. Oh, look at me run! Woo! Oh wait, I didn't look at these. Among these photos is one with a little girl in front of a large Capitol building. She has a modest smile like she's nervous about something, but happy nonetheless. The other picture features an orange on a table. I guess it's art. Someone wants to keep this staircase off limits. I'd best look elsewhere. A small coat hangs here and some shoes are left by the doorframe. Inside is a calendar open to the beginning of 1X, I guess. That's quite some time ago. Wait, what's that smell? I should investigate. My child! You are awake! You must have been so disoriented, waking up all alone in that room. I intended for Mel to remain with you until you awakened, but she insisted we cook something for the three of us to eat. Ah, do not be afraid. You must still be confused. Pardon my haste. I am Toriel, caretaker of the ruins. As I was passing through today, I found you. You were lying unconscious. It must have been such a terrible fall. I did my best to tend to your wounds, and then I carried you back here. I'm glad to see that you have recovered so quickly. Oh, you must be wondering who Mel is. Mel is my little one. She brings delight to all who have the pleasure of meeting her. I believe you will like her very much. She is a human too. She is currently in the kitchen, cleaning up as we speak. Mel, dear, could you come out of the kitchen? Our guest is awake. Oh, this is a good feeling. My child, this little one of mine is Melody, though you may call her Mel. And Mel, this is... Oh, do forgive me. I have been talking your ear off, yet I never asked your name. Would you please tell us so we may get to know you better? My, Batty is a very peculiar name. Did I hear you correctly? Ah, no. I hope I did not sound rude. Well then, it is nice to meet you, Batty. We are short on groceries, so we must go shopping. Now that you're awake, we can. Go and get yourselves ready. I will await you by the front door. Oh, and remember to help yourself to a slice of pie before we leave. Wow, it's so nice to finally meet another human. Are we gonna be sisters? Oh, I'm just so excited. Let's hurry and get ready. Oh, sorry. I should have cleaned up before you woke up. It's no big deal. It honestly doesn't look that messy. Oh, well, that's good. There's lots of neat books on this shelf. I've read some tons of times. You don't get bored? Well, sometimes, but not really. The ends of these tools have been filed down. That's because it's harder to burn yourself with these. I like to sit by the fireplace and listen to Mama tell me stories. The fire is actually her magic, that's why it doesn't hurt to touch. It's so comfy, I can't help but fall asleep on the rug. Sometimes I pretend to be asleep while she carries me to my bed. That's a gramophone. Mama and I love to put on old records and dance together. It's my favorite thing to do. What kind of records do you have? I think it's called R&B. My favorite goes, "Lovey-dovey, lovely one, come and sit down on my knee." There's a single slice of dragon snail pie on the table. Should we take it? Yes. We got a slice of dragon snail pie. I use this footstool to do some of my chores. Mama doesn't ask me to do much, but she really dislikes doing the dishes. We only have snacks now, but Mama wants to go shopping so we can make shepherd's pie for dinner. Oh, and here are cookie cutters for gingerbread monsters. Maybe we can make some another time. I was never much of a chef. It appears to be a clean, seemingly unused stove. That's because Mama uses fire magic to cook. That's why the stove is usually very clean and pretty. Are you both ready to go? Just wanted to chat. Ah, so chat we will, my child. You do not mind me calling you that, do you? I understand, Batty. Though, perhaps with time, you will feel more at home here. Oh, so this is where parts of my old costume went. I looked everywhere, but never guessed it'd be here. Sunglasses and headband with antenna. What were you supposed to be? I was an alien. We thought it'd be funny because I came from above. This photo to the right is from my first time in Old Home. It was really scary, but it was exciting. Everyone was nice to me. What's Old Home like? You'll see when we go soon. I think it's great. All right. What about this other picture? Oh, that? That's just an orange. It's art. Do big kids like you still like toys? I have lots of cool stuff we can play with. I'm not interested, sorry. That's my bed. It's super cozy. I was only going to share it once, so you've got to find your own tonight. It's a wardrobe filled with many unique shirts. For this special occasion, I wanted to dress up nice like grown-ups do. Are you impressed? The polo is a nice touch. Yay, thanks! And here's a photo of Toriel and a much smaller Mel. We took that photo on my first birthday spent underground. How long exactly have you been down here? 4 years, I think. I'll be 8 soon. How old are you? I'm 14. Wow, so cool! It's Mel's shoe cupboard, full of all kinds of shoes. Mama bought me a ton of fancy shoes for dancing. She says if I keep practicing, I could one day be a ballerina. It's a coloring book. The pictures seem ignored in favor of stick figure fights. You know, if you wanted to draw, you could do it on blank paper. Yeah, but I think it's fun either way. Oh, that? Its name is on the tip of my tongue, but it escapes me every time. Oh, that's where my old costume went. These photos look super high quality. Yeah! Mama likes to get our pictures taken every year to show how much we changed together. Or, well, she always gets one of me, but she usually skips swapping hers out. This one has been up here for a long time. It doesn't look like she changes much anyway. This flower only blooms sometimes at random times of the year. Luckily, you came just in time to see it, and smell it too. You're right, it does have a very strong smell. It always makes me feel super comfy and at home. Hopefully you'll feel the same. This is Mama's room. It's locked because she likes her privacy. Seems like time isn't the only thing being measured here. Yeah, plus Mama used it to mark my height as I grew. We should mark yours too. Wouldn't it be a little late to start? Better late than never. That's from the last talent show we went to. I won a ribbon because I knew my times table all the way up to 11. Oh, okay. What's 6 times 4? 24. 8 times 5? Easy, 40. 9 times 6? Wait, let me do the hand trick. 54. 12 times 7? That's, no fair. You know I can't do 12s yet. I still got you, though. I'll study hard so I can get you back then. Broken crayons, flower seeds. This is the junk drawer. We don't have much use for it. Look, it's us. Room under renovations. I don't think that room has ever been open. I've never bothered to ask why. Man, I'm sure I know what this is called. I've read every book in this house and I don't even know. Oh, this is my favorite coat. It's for chilly winter days. It's summer now, though. I didn't think you'd feel much of a seasonal change down here. It's probably not as bad, but it does get cold. Inside is a calendar open to the beginning of 21X. Mama is very old, so she has all kinds of old stuff like this. She doesn't like to talk about this calendar, though. Alright, let's go! Are you both ready to go? We're ready. Very well, then. Batty, we will be going to the city of Old Home. It can be easy to get lost within it, so keep close to me. Mel, you already know what to do. Let us depart. A strange light shimmers... Okay, Hold on 1 second. Okay. Let's go back to here. Alright. A strange light shimmers in this spot, but what could it be? I feel determined? Alright. You can see that too? What was that? I don't know, but it used to be something only I could see. If I get hurt, I touch one of these and think of something that makes me feel strong. Then suddenly, I feel all better. But nobody, not even Mama, can ever see them. I'm glad you can, though. I wonder if it's because we're both human. I'll keep this in mind. It could be useful. This tree is special. Its leaves fall off the moment they grow out. I wonder why that would be. I don't know. Nobody else knows either. Where are you going? Mama went the other way. Let's follow her. Be sure to buy plenty of greens on your trip. Please watch your step. There will be many stairs. Where are you going? Mama went the other way. Let's follow her. There were many stairs. Ah, here we are, Old Home. Feel free to look around, but stay very close and be safe. The shops are this way, so meet me there when you are done. Wait, Miss Customer, I want to show you something. It's the latest edition of our newsletter, Journey Through the Underworld. We've got Old Home, the city of old, the ruined city, the ruined old city of ruins, whatever you may call it. A look into the city of the not-so-ancient times, once full of life and playful banter, now a memorial ground. Or so I've heard. I wasn't alive to see it in its prime, but maybe it will return someday. It's just a carbon copy of New Home anyway, if you ask me. Well, sort of. This one's a bit smaller, actually. I wonder. To the left, it reads Phantom Way. Up ahead, it reads Mortar Causeway. I never understood why they call it Phantom Way. It doesn't seem scary to me. This looks like a good place to rest our legs. Want to sit with me? Sure. Zzz. Huh? Oh, a gardener! A gardener! Here to prune? Prune the leaves? Prune. Heh, heh. There's a bush of shrub berries. Take one shrub berry? Yes. We got a single shrub berry. It's just a shrub. And it's doing shrub things. Like what? Being green. A small axolotl-looking creature lies in the water, bobbing up and down. Try not to disturb it. I've seen this guy before. It doesn't like being bothered. Oh! Have you seen that public art wall yet? There are some wonderful artists in this city. I once slipped and splattered on a very big paint blob on the wall. I was so embarrassed, but many monsters came together and made a cool thing from it. The mayor saw it and was super impressed. It made me so happy. I want to tell everyone about that wall now. These flowers are so pretty, aren't they? They also grow where we found you after falling. Mama told me they broke my fall when I fell, and they did the same for you. No, you must be gaslighting me. Flowers can't do that. I don't know what gaslighting is, but I promise I'm telling the truth. These flowers are so pretty. That's funny. What kind of crate is filled with only leaves? I don't know, but it doesn't seem very practical. Maybe it's a delivery service so people can play in them. I doubt that. Hey, remember what Mom said about staying too far? Let's stay close. Hey, before we go that way, let's see what Mama's doing. I always wondered what was in these crates, though it'd be rude to snoop. They don't look like they've moved in decades, though. What if the owner comes back, though? I don't think they ever will. Dagnabbit! Not again! My shop! I step outside for just a moment, and the door decides to jam on me. And I can see the keys on the counter. Maybe a few more good tugs will get this door to open. Ah, Toriel! It is a treat seeing you here today. How can I help you? Good day to you, Ariana. As you can see, I brought my little Mel with me today, but that is not all. I'd like you to meet a little someone else. Oh, another human! How precious! Look how big you are, too. Tell me, child, what is your name? She calls herself Batty. This is her first day in the underground. I thought bringing her to the city would be a good idea, to familiarize herself with her new home. Well, a friend of yours should know they're a friend of mine. I hope you find it comfortable down here, Batty. And dear little Mel will make sure of that, won't you, Shirley? Missed that. Well, Miss Arania and I have some catching up to do. All right, the both of you can go and play. As long as you both promise me you'll stay together, okay? Good. I will call your names when I am finished. Ah, Mel, you are forgetting something. I love you too, dear. Batty, would you care for a hug as well? I understand. Perhaps in due time. Off you go now. Be good and stay safe. Hey, there's this place I would love to show you. It's to the north, and it's got a wall that you can draw on. Let's go find it. It'll be lots of fun. Okay. Just up ahead is the spot. Ready to go? Yes. Isn't this spot cool? You should try too. You know, I won't be here for long. You shouldn't get used to me. What? Why? What do you mean? I've got places to be, things to prove. I can't just... Hi! Wait a sec. Lomax, do the thing. Anyway, hi! We're the Royal Guard, kinda. And you're humans, so that means we're going to capture you. Right, that, because, hey dude, what's up? There's like a reason we do this, right? Like, the Royal Guard gig? It's like super cool. Because it's like super cool, and now that we have you cornered, we have no choice but to complete our mission. Prepare to surrender. Dude, look, these fools don't know the first thing about fighting. Hey, I don't think we do either. Damn, you're right. Let's just wing it and assert dominance. Good idea. Let's attack first. This fancy purple spear should ruin their day. What's it do, sis? Your guess is as good as mine. Let's throw it and see what happens. Okay, get ready, human. Was that it? What happened? Nothing, I guess. But they're still cornered. Right. Let's fight them the old-fashioned way. Two dorks in armor stand before us. Mel stands behind me, too afraid to act. Techie. Question. I demand to know what it is I'm being arrested for. Do you have wax in your ears? You're a human, and that is strictly not allowed. Children? What is all that noise? Where have you gone? What's this? A fight? Uh-oh. That's enough of you hooligans attacking innocent children. Do you think these humans do not have a mother to care for them? If you do, I assure you, you are sorely mistaken. You can't fool us. You can't be their mom because, Techie, what are you getting at? Because they don't look like her? Duh. But we don't look like our parents, or even the rest of our family, for that matter. Does that mean... I have had enough of this foolishness. Be gone from my sight. Do not ever think of threatening my children again. It is not safe here anymore. We are going home right now. I will not argue with you, child. There are many things you are yet to understand about the underground. We must leave now. Batty, you have yet to touch your food. Is something the matter? Ah, you see, it is made mostly with magic. On the surface, food must be digested, yes? This food skips that process. It becomes instant energy. I'm sure it must be a different feeling, hee. Batty, I want to apologize if I seemed harsh this afternoon. I was not angry at you, nor Mel. I only sought to protect you both. It is just... No human is powerful enough to face this world on their own. I hope you understand that I truly do care. Ah, it is 8 o'clock already. Mel, would you be a dear and clean the table? After you do, it will be your bedtime. Yours too, Batty. Nuh-uh, I need to get out of here. Gotta think. We will work on finding you a suitable bed tomorrow. You may use my bed in the meantime, and I will sleep in my chair. You would rather sleep in the chair? I assure you, the bed is a lot more comfortable. You are quite the persistent one, but there is something to be admired in that. Very well, but if you do change your mind, I will be in the second-to-last room just down the hall. You can come by any time. Otherwise, I will see you in the morning. Good night, child. Am I ready to make my great escape? Not yet. Bella's quietly doing her chores. She seems like a good kid. No way I'll get far with both of them awake. This room is locked. Okay. I thought maybe I could knock on it and talk tutorial, but no. Someone wants to keep this staircase off limits. I'd best look elsewhere. It was really great being sisters today. I had lots of fun. I hope we can be sisters every day from now on. I don't know what you meant when you said earlier, but if I ever made you mad, I'm sorry. You didn't make me mad. Go on to bed, I'm tired. Okay, good night, Batty. They've got to be asleep by now. Looks like now's my chance. Finally getting the chance to do some real exploring. It fills me with determination. I'm only interested in that secret passage. Can't afford any dead end this close to our house. Where was that switch? Aha! So, now my journey truly begins. Looks abandoned and the door won't budge. Oh, another human. You must be with Toriel. Isn't it awfully late for you to be out? What are you doing here? I heard something that woke me up, so I went to go check if you were okay. Then I saw you sneaking out. You are going to be in so much trouble if Mama finds out. We have to go back. Quit pestering me, I'm not... Well, we're done here. The humans have escaped. You beat yourself up too much. It's true, we can't fight the goat lady, but what if we just wait it out again? Surely they'll run off again sometime. Urgh, as if that's ever gonna happen. Look, I think we've lost this one, dude. They warned us it'd be hard. We didn't listen. It's time to go home. Maybe. One last look around the perimeter? You wanted to capture a human so much, don't you feel like we're about to? Urgh, alright. But then we're really leaving. Let's start from the shops. Huh? What? Well. The fussy brats who just can't listen when told to surrender are back. We've been looking all over for your sorry faces. Right, so let's pick up where we left off. Surrender or face our mighty wrath. Arrgh! No way, they've got moves. Yeah, get after them. Get back here, girls! Please, we've been nothing but good sports to you. But, Batty? Batty, help! I can't... no! Okay. Looks like that's the end of the prologue. Oh, the game closed. Okay, well... Thanks for watching. I think I'm going to end stream now. I will stream again soon with some more Undertale / Deltarune fan games because this was fun. But for now, the stream is over. Thank you for watching.